I have some very exciting news. Because that news is that we have officially reached episode 10 of PinaCraft Season 4, which is, of course, today's episode. So, hello humans, I'm the AlienDoctor, but you can call me Alien, and you're probably wondering, what exciting thing are we going to be doing in today's episode? Well, step 1, I need to break this fence and then replace it again, because that's the easy way out. But step 2, I need to fly over here and take some random damage for no reason, apparently. And no, today we are not going to be working on this other island that is, of course, a part of our base islands. We're actually going to be flying to our industrial district. Although, before we do that, it's probably a good idea to grab some more rockets because, well, we need rockets to fly. So, of course, in the episode before the previous one, we built this general mob farm, which has been doing pretty well, but it's not really relevant for today's video because, of course, this is our industrial district. You may be thinking that we're perhaps working on the raid farm, but no, we are actually working on something that will build up to us working on a different farm, if that makes sense. So over here, I have marked out this chunk because it is a slime chunk, because obviously I want to build a slime farm here. And whilst, yes, we do have efficiency 4 on our pickaxe, so we could mine it out like this, it would take quite a while. So it would be quite nice if we had a beacon. So I think you can probably see where we're going with this, but we need to create a wither skeleton farm. Now, back on PinaCraft Season 3, you may remember that I built this pretty awesome portal-based wither skeleton farm. However, unfortunately, in the latest version, this would not produce us any wither skeletons because the light levels have been changed and the portal now emits too much light for wither skeletons to spawn. So as you might have been able to see there a bit, we were getting some blazes spawn, but unfortunately, we're not going to get any wither skeletons from this farm, making it useless for beacons. Now, before we built that farm on PinaCraft Season 3, we of course built this farm on AlienCraft Season 2. There's a lot of seasons in all these names. Now, this one of course uses minecarts to transport the mobs out of the mob camp and into the overworld via these portals. Now, this farm was also a pain because of minecarts despawning and also just minecarts not really working properly in general. And of course, there are loads of issues with portal linking if the portals are too far away. Honestly, it was just a huge mess. So I don't think this is the type of farm that we'll be building either. So I think that means I'm going to have to design an entirely different farm. And what I want to do is actually build a farm that puts the mobs into a trident killer in the nether. So we're not going to be messing around with any nether portals. We're simply going to transport them to a nether side trident killer and kill them there. So after really not much time at all, I think I've already made a farm that works, kind of. So I have built it partly wrong in that all of these trident killers actually need to be moved over like 2 blocks in that direction, but we'll just ignore that. Basically, what will happen is a wither skeleton will spawn on this block because this is one of the spawn blocks for this particular fortress that I'm in, and it'll fall into this trident killer. And yes, that's literally it. There's really not that much to this farm at all. The only slightly more fancy thing is that down here we have this machine of madness. So if we turn on the trident killers, you can see there that obviously XP gets dropped. However, if we're going to be having loads of these trident killers at loads of different spawn spots, I don't really want to have all that XP because it's just going to build up. There's no way I can AFK at this farm and also collect all the XP. So it's just going to build up. So that's where this thing comes in. This is going to burn all the XP, but it's not going to burn all the items. Let me demonstrate. So as you can see right here in this chest, there aren't any other chests. I have 64 in my inventory. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just drop these one by one into the farm as if they're being dropped by like a mob or something. So it's kind of simulating, you know, what would happen if loads of mobs were dying in this farm. And what we should see is that in the bottom here, we get all 64 chests back again. So I'll just take it out of the hopper just for speed. And yeah, there we go. We got all 64 chests. So the thing about this is that it doesn't destroy any of the items, but it does destroy the XP, which is obviously important. And that's because hopper minecarts pick up items quick enough before they get burnt by the lava. Because I'm sure you're probably aware that when you throw an item into lava, it sort of gets set on fire before it actually disappears. So whilst it's on fire, this hopper minecart is able to pick it up, stopping it from getting completely burnt. Now, it used to be that soul campfires would burn XP, but that seems to no longer work in the current version of the game. I'm not sure if that's a bug or not, but really the only thing I could find to destroy XP was lava. So this is the system that we're using. It does mean that we have to have 2 more observers for every trident killer, but honestly, that's not a huge issue. So, unsurprisingly, the first step of building a fortress farm is to find a fortress. And I don't really want to have to keep walking or flying all the way back over there to get out of the nether tunnels. So I've got some fire resistance, and the plan is to make my own way out of these nether tunnels. And yeah, just as I was expecting, we have already ran into lava. But luckily, we can swim in it because I have fire resistance. And we can see in it pretty well as well because of my custom fog resource pack, which you can download from TheAlienDoctor.com. And just as the fire resistance is running out, it looks like I have successfully cleared all the lava. So we should... Oh. This tunnel doesn't exactly go anywhere, does it? I think if we literally just mine up, like, in this direction, and then, yep, there we go. We now have access to the nether surface without having to go all through the nether hub. And when I say nether hub, I mean nether tunnels. We haven't really started working on the nether hub yet. Anyway, so the next thing we really need to do is, well, find a fortress. We kind of got sidetracked, but that's what we were meant to be doing. So I was hoping that I'd just be able to see one around. Well, a couple of bastions and fortresses later, I think we have potentially found a good fortress. Now, I can already see a dual blaze spawner, which is actually really good for, obviously, the future if we ever want to build a blaze farm. Which we probably will, because it means that we can, well, have 2 of them at once, which is pretty awesome. And it turns out the blocking off the spawner very much does not stop them from spawning. Oh dear. Anyway, I'm going to head into a creative testing world now so that I can work out where the best place to build this is, because of course I'll need to use that fancy command block machine to work out where all of the different structure spawn points are. I did a creative copy of the Season 4 seed using the same command blocks that I used last time, and Cheat Engine, we can now see all of the spawn spots for the fortress that I want to use. And I think it is a good idea to use this area just because there's so many spawn spots, like all in one. And also, there's not a ton of spawn proofing that we're going to have to do to get this farm to be max efficiency. So I'm pretty much ready now to build the farm. I've got these 2 shulker boxes of like resources, and I've got some more back at the base. I've just gone to the mob farm to get some more rockets because we had some sales finally. And what is this? That was not here earlier. And hello?
Hello.
Hi. Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Alien.
Well, you're currently trespassing on my base area.
This is.
Don't look at that. That's a secret project. Don't look at that.
What's this?
There's nothing of your concern.
At Pips 27. I think that's what that says.
Wow. AlienDoctor, is that what it says? Alien.
Yep.
Is that your name?
This is exactly how you pronounce it. 100%.
Okay. If I give you these lovely brand new boots, would you be on your way?
No, I've got netherite, but I will treasure these forever in my unofficial museum.
Well, they're better than netherite.
Are they?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Well, I could ask you the same thing.
Do you know where you are?
Well, I'm the first person here, right? This is the new world. This is the new land.
You're a bit late. We've been going for like 3 months.
We?
Yeah. There's like
there's
20.
There's more aliens out there.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is PinaCraft.
Huh?
This is PinaCraft. Pineapples and Minecraft.
You named a server after pineapples.
It was Pinape. He's obsessed.
Yeah, okay, we can make do with this. We can make do.
Good, because I'm quite excited about having a neighbour. If this is where you're staying.
How? Where's your base then?
Just over yonder. You know, actually, you know, I happen to be prepared here for every situation. Oh, except for that situation, apparently. And I have, you know, so conveniently just got a box for new members that happen to appear in rockets.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I know, right?
That's very coincidental, actually.
Yeah, it's
That's...
crazy how stuff works.
Oh wow, that's a lot of stuff. I really hope a creeper doesn't come up.
Yeah, I'm like guarding it.
Oh, thank you very much.
No worries. If you're, you know, if you do stay, of course.
You know, I'd happily have you as a neighbour if you're gonna keep giving me these free gifts. Yeah, that's lovely. Yeah,
like
thank
a monthly subscription for you to stay as my neighbour.
I'll give you a little tour if you fancy.
Sure.
Let's I can show you my little hole in the ground first, and then I'll show you the Super Rocket 3000 over there if you want.
Well, you know, I am an alien, so rockets are kind of my thing.
I'm not. Are you an alien though? Are you from outer space?
Yeah, you know, maybe there's some lore behind that, but you know,
it's just not been written yet. It's just not.
Maybe.
So here's my top security. Who is Skull?
He's another member. Skull. There's Gold. Yeah, Goldie's here.
Okay, that's a lot of people.
I mean, there's like 21 of us, including you.
But
Where were you meant to be? Is this like?
I
think this is a survival world?
I was just a bit lost. That's all.
Okay.
Just a bit lost, and I thought. I mean, I could see no one for miles over here, so I thought I was all by my lonesome.
Oh, I'm literally over there.
I didn't really bother to look. I just kind of turned around. I'm mainly stripping down my rocket for parts at the moment. I might need to.
So did you
get some resources?
Is this how you arrived then?
It is how I arrived. There's not a lot of room. It's only built for one person. Don't steal my rocket. Don't go taking it.
I mean, the only thing you have that looks like you can control it with is a tripwire hook. So I think I'm good.
Well,
or you're good.
Well, that's why I'm still here. It's not a flying rocket. It's more like an escape pod.
Yeah. So over here, this is my huge island, and I'm gonna build a bridge over to across the ocean, I guess, to the mainland. Then we've got my house.
Does this house fly?
No.
Really?
I had a time machine that my robot companion crashed. I need to speak to him about that. Not quite sure where he crashed it into. But yeah, apparently there's something weird with this season. I flew here on a blimp.
You flew here on a blimp?
Yeah, and the blimp exploded because blimps are not designed to travel in time and space, it turns out. So...
They don't tend to do that, no.
My friend AlienBot modified it, and like evidently he didn't do a good job. Pinake kind of warned me about that.
He caught you here though.
That is true. Well, we died and just respawned here. Kind of weird how that works, honestly, but you know. And then we got down here. I've got my storage. It's a bit of a mess.
This looks normal to me. This looks. In fact, you need more boxes. See, I invented a method on my home world. It's called the plonk method. What you do is you take a box and you plonk it down, and now you know that your box will be there forever.
That is kind of smart. I see how that works.
I appreciate your sorting system. I don't know what these are over here. This just looks weird. All this item stuff and chests. That's too fancy. You know, that's too much. just plonk. There you go.
Plonk. Okay, I'll have to practice this.
Just plonk, and you can do it all over the server. No lag will happen at all. You know.
Yeah. None. Well, thank you, and well, I guess you're now officially a member.
Plonk.
We haven't exactly. Yes, plonk. We haven't exactly done the official welcome dance that definitely exists, and I definitely didn't just make up on the spot.
A welcome dance. Okay.
Yeah, I have to get somebody else. It's definitely a thing that existed before this conversation. But welcome to PinaCraft, I guess.
It sounds like it definitely is a true thing, a real thing, and I'm gonna ask everyone else I find about this special dance, and
yeah,
I'm gonna have to practice. I'm gonna have to get my dancing shoes, maybe some tap dancing. I'm gonna have to make a dance floor. I'm gonna have to This sounds like a really big ritual that you've got going.
Yeah, we got to do like a ritual until you're being confirmed into the PinaCraft cult. I mean server. No cults. So in between my Twitch streams of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which you should go check out, I have managed to do a little bit of spawn proofing for this area for the fortress, as you can see here. So we've got lots and lots of spawn proof area over here, and I've even begun marking out some of the spawn spots as well, which is pretty nice. It has been a couple of weeks since the last time I recorded a clip for this video, because I have been busy, both playing Tears of the Kingdom and also just busy in real life. But anyway, we now have all of the spawn spots marked out by these stone brick slabs. So we need to do lots of mining like underneath the fortress now, not in the lava, underneath the fortress. Oh, jeez. We may be in a little bit of a pickle. Do I have any spare potions? I used to have fire resistance potions. I think they're all gone now. Oh, no, there's still one here. I'm going to keep that on me just in case. But yeah, what we need to do is essentially just mine out quite a lot of space underneath here so that we can then go ahead and build the farm itself. We only have about 6 or 8 tridents, so we're only going to do this with 6 or 8 spawn spots to start off with. But as we get more tridents further into the season, we'll be able to expand this farm if we see fit. However, something that would be really, really useful for us to have right now, whilst mining out that place, is a beacon. And conveniently for me, whilst I've been working on this place, I have already gotten 5 wither skeleton skull heads, which means we already have enough for 1 2/3 of a wither. So what I'm thinking is we go on a quick little break and fight the wither. What could go wrong? However, before we get to wither fighting, we of course need to do some preparation. So that's exactly what I did. I went ahead and enchanted loads of gear with either protection 4 or projectile protection, because I already had some that was already enchanted from end raiding, so I was able to save a few diamonds there. And I also grabbed loads of instant health potions that we got from end raiding. Basically, I got so much stuff specifically just from end raiding. Like, this wither fight might as well be sponsored by end raiding. But anyway, it's time to find the wither. What could go wrong? Now, in terms of where we're going to do this wither fight, we're actually going to head down here into the mines. So it could be a good idea to get myself some torches. But this way, we'll also be able to farm lots and lots of deep slate at the same time as obviously farming a wither. Well, the first thing that could go wrong is that I've not brought enough wither soul sand stuff. Oh, jeez. Forgot the name of it then. One thing I'm also going to do is set my spawn up here because, well, I don't want to have to keep going up and down these stairs every time I die. But hopefully we'll do this without dying. Anyway, all right, this is it. 3, 2, 1, and run away. I also have an unenchanted bow because I should have just gone back to the trading hall to enchant this thing, because this might take ages, so we'll see what happens. Honestly, I'm kind of planning on using my sword for a lot of this instead of the bow. Anyways, I can see basically nothing, and I also can't see the wither because for some reason he's just going straight up. Oh, why are you going so far up? Oh, and there's lava. Lava's not a good thing to have around here. I need blocks. Oh, hello. He was literally right there. Okay, I might die here. Oh, no. Box myself in. That seemed very specifically targeted. Okay, can he see where I am? I'm not sure. This is confusing. I think he can. Hello. Goodbye. All right, there we go. We're getting some good shots. We are getting some good shots. I kind of need to deflect the skulls if I can, because my bow is not particularly strong. Oh, why does he keep going so far away? I also don't have feather falling, which could have been a good idea. But it's too late now. Okay, right. He's pretty near to half health, and he's near the ground. So now's the time to go with the sword. No, it isn't. Oh. Okay, come on. He's so close to half health. There we go. So he's now at half health. So that means we can't shoot him. That means he's going to do that stupid attack because the bedrock wither is just too OP. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, diamonds. We'll just hide in here for a second. Get the diamonds and run. Please don't blow up the diamonds. Or anything else for that matter. So yeah, we can't shoot him. I'm trying to deflect some of these skulls though. Although it looks like the skulls don't do any damage. Oh, and I might be... Yeah, I popped away. Oh, man. Oh, that could be bad. Okay. Ah. Okay. You know what? Maybe we need to just do a tactical retreat for a second. Or not. Oh, no. My stuff is about to get burnt in front of me. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is terrible. Why is there so much lava? Hi. Yeah, we may have an issue. I think we're basically just stuck in a death loop. I just want to pick up my sword and run away. Okay, yep. I think the Wither is actually distracted on something else right now. I'm not sure. Oh, here's the rest of my stuff. Okay, we are going to take this opportunity to run for a second. But he did kind of give me a bit of a boost there. Right, just block off the way. Okay, we don't have my helmet. Or a pickaxe, which is a minor issue. Oh, never mind. No longer an issue. Ah, he's getting dangerously close to the bed now. And I don't have my sword. Oh no, he's blown up my bed. He's blown up my bed. This is terrible. This is really bad. I can see an LA. I'm at spawn. So I'm actually going to go ahead and bring in my sword along with an ender chest and this pickaxe, purely so that I could hopefully try and just kill all the zombies that have yoinked my stuff, basically. And then I'll just put the sword and that in the ender chest so that, you know, I don't actually lose it. And we'll just get ourselves some very, very basic gear. Okay, run in this direction. And there we go. Piece of cake, pretty much. Yep, there we go. Okay, now what we do is we put that and that in there, because that is something we don't want to lose. And somehow it looks like we've got almost all of our good armor. You know what? Whilst we're here, I am going to take this opportunity to just go ahead and yoink some of these diamonds, because I don't want to lose them. Okay, now I think I'm ready to fight the Wither again. I guess there is some more gear over here of mine. Okay, it is time for attempt number 2. We have all of our original gear back, so I don't think we've lost any gear, which is good. And I have my Smite 5 sword still, so come on, come towards me. Come on. Come on. Oh no. Lava is something that we are not very well equipped for. Do your attack. I can take it. Oh, he's so low. So low. I mean, so am I. Come on. Yes, let's go. We're probably going to die again. But it's fine. I don't think he destroyed our bed. Oh, actually, he might be about to. Let's go. I have some rotten flesh. That's about the only food I have. Oh, and I think our bed was destroyed. I just saw it on the floor. But we did it. After so long. There it is, I think. Yep, there it is. There it is. Our nether star. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. And there's even some free diamonds right here. We could do with some torches. Okay, I've even got my original torches. I actually don't think we lost any gear this end fight, which is pretty insane. Well, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just collect up literally everything that I can from this now. And here we go. Our very first beacon of PinaCraft Season 4. And after getting some iron from the iron farm, then if we go ahead to near the bottom and place down a temporary little platform, which I thought was going to be difficult, but I'm clearly a professional. And there we go. Place down all this iron. We had pretty much exactly enough. We now put that iron in there and give ourselves haste 2. And we should be able to insta-mine this in a second. Oh, of course, we've got to build up here as well. What would be the best way to do this? Because I get the feeling it's not what I'm doing right now. Maybe I could try and place a block. Oh, no. Oh, I guess I could also just glitch inside blocks. That is also an option. It's not the intended option, but it works. Okay, and here we are, Bedrock. So if we destroy that block, this beacon beam should be able to shine up if Bedrock render distance wasn't terrible, but at least we have the haste 2 effect. But anyway, we have a lot of digging to do, which you're going to see in a time-lapse. But for me, I'm actually going to go ahead and live stream in a couple of minutes on, well, this very YouTube channel. So, of course, you can watch the replay also on this very YouTube channel. So let's go do that. Well, one live stream later, and we have a whole lot of digging done. But unfortunately, I didn't record the time-lapse. To be honest, it probably wasn't even long enough for a time-lapse anyway. And yeah, laptop issues and stuff. But don't worry, because we have a big area for us to work in now. Well, as far as I can tell, the system seems to be fully completed now, although we are technically missing a lava bucket. And with this lava bucket in the dispenser, we should now have one completed Trident Killer system. So, I guess if we destroy... No, we needed that glass there. If we destroy this slab and then go and get another piece of glass, because we need the piece of glass so that they have something to fall down in, then this, like, spawn chamber thing, kill chamber, I guess, should be fully ready. So if I now turn on the Trident Killer, yep, there we go. We can see that the lava is doing its thing. So if I just fly somewhere, I don't know where actually is far away enough for the spawning spheres to work. There we go. There we go. There was a wither skeleton, although I think it probably despawned. I doubt it actually died in there. And not too long later, I now have 4 built up. Kind of. So basically, we ran out of glass. So I'm going to go and collect some sand so we can smelt it down into glass, because I've also run out of sand back at the base. Things are not going very well, and my volume is low, and there's lava there. And one sand mining mission later, we now have a whole lot of sand. Now I've got to smelt it to glass. So I've gone ahead and constructed this, like, mini smelter. It's got 4 furnaces in, and hopefully it will do the job. So I now have put in all of the actual Trident Killer systems that we need, although I probably should just finish this one. There we go. I've now put in all of the Trident Killers themselves. Now, one minor issue that I have noticed just whilst I've been testing these as building them is that when I unload the area, the Trident will actually fall through the block just down there in the glass pane. I'm not sure if it's because the glass panes are there, so it's falling down that gap, or if this is just a bug in general, because I am also aware that this bug has returned where Tridents fall through blocks. So I think each time what we'll have to do is pick up and throw down the Tridents, which is kind of annoying for their durability. Well, I have just run into an issue that I wasn't quite expecting, which is we've actually, like, literally ran out of redstone dust. I have none in my inventory, and my redstone box, where I usually store all of my redstone, is empty. So what I'm going to do is get AlienBot to AFK at the general mob farm, because quite often we get witches spawning there. And I'm going to go to where we fought the wither so that we can mine out some of the redstone that explosion exposed, because I'm pretty sure there would have been some redstone there. I don't know. We'll find out in a second. So through the power of AlienBot AFKing over here at the general mob farm for a bit, and then me mining over at the wither hole that we created, I now have almost 2 stacks of redstone dust, plus an angry enderman that just went through the portal. Now, in the long term, we really do need a better source of redstone, so maybe a witch farm. Although I didn't really want to do another witch farm this season, but anyway. But the point is that we should have enough redstone to last us for now. Well, it's a little bit noisy, which can only mean one thing. All of the Trident Killers are now fully functional. Although, admittedly, they don't actually have a Trident in them yet, so we should probably go fix that. Well, we now have all the Trident Killers in here, so I guess it's time to do an actual test. Now, this is more of like a temporary AFK spot. We probably should find a better AFK spot, because this does not seem to be working at all. So using the Spawn Spheres pack, I have worked out that that's probably the best AFK spot for us right now. So I've had AlienBot throw in all the Tridents so that he himself can AFK here and still get the looting effect, which is what's happening right now. So if we move over here, we should see plenty of mobs spawning and hopefully getting us lots and lots of wither skeletons, all without XP, because that's obviously being burnt. And we already have one wither skeleton skull, and hopefully some more somewhere. The one thing I kind of forgot about these sorts of farms, and oh, we have another. One thing I kind of forgot about these farms is that they do generate quite a lot of items because we have quite a lot of different mobs spawning. Well, anyway, I'll leave AlienBot to AFK here now, and we'll see what sort of things we've got in a bit. Well, I have left AlienBot for 169 hours. Nice. And basically all throughout that time, I have not looked at AlienBot's screen or anything because I've actually been busy seeing some family. And I've already noticed one issue, which is this. There's a whole lot of magma cubes here. So, I believe that this is the solution. Powdered snow. So, I have added in some powdered snow now. So, if they spawn on that block, I'm hoping that they'll be, you know, touching the powdered snow on these sides and therefore should die. I kind of tried to test this, but it was really hard to actually get any magma cubes to spawn in there. And I couldn't, like, spawn them in manually or anything because then they just, like, glitch out. It was really annoying. So, this should work, hopefully. But I can't help but notice that actually it doesn't look like anything's spawning now that we have the powdered snow in. So I'm not 100% sure what we should do about that. I've gone ahead and swarm-proofed like almost all up here. So I get the feeling what we actually need to do is move this powdered snow to the other side. Okay, so I have switched around the powdered snow to the other side, and as you can see, we are now getting blazes, and yep, wither skeletons over there spawning, so it seems like things are now spawning again, which is obviously very important. Well, I was about to start, you know, talking about what I was going to be doing in between episodes, and then I ran out of storage on my main SSD. So I better make this quick, because I've just had to go ahead and delete a ton of videos. But what I was going to say is that in between episodes, I'll leave AlienBot AFK over here so that we can hopefully get many, many wither skeleton skulls. And there was something else, but I can't quite remember what it was. So I'll just wrap up here. Oh, the other thing. I know the other thing. Don't leave yet. Basically, obviously, this video has been a little bit longer than normal. So I was just wondering, what do you guys think about doing longer videos like 30 to 40 minutes instead of sort of 20 to 25 minutes like normal, because this video has included a lot more of the, you know, process. I feel like it's been a lot more detailed about the process of building the farm, and I'd love to go into the design process a little bit more, but originally I wasn't intending to make a long video, which is why I didn't record as much of that. But yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing more of the build and or design process, then let me know in the comment section down below. But that's going to be it for today's episode. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to join the Alien Empire today. Thanks to all the people on screen now. Bye.